All right, so we're going to look at a couple things here. As far as how to take your texture in and make it into, you want to rasterize it, or we're going to take it and make it vector. So the first thing is just take a regular graphic here, and I'm just going to do a pretty traditional gradient on it. Let's do it at 90, right? We just looked at this in the other video, but we will... Okay, so let's go to Effect. Right, we're going to go to Texture, and we're going to go to Grain. All right, just a little review. We're going to take that. That's okay. So I chose Grain and I chose Stippling, which is what I want. So we'll do OK. Right. So from here, though, where I'm going to take this and I'm going to go to Object, Rasterize. Right. So it becomes now it's an image basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Image Trace. Now I have something preloaded, and I will show you its kind of all its measurements and stuff like that as soon as it comes up. So it's pretty good. That's exactly what I want. So if we look at it, right, we're at 216. The paths and corners are up high, and the noise is down low, and ignore white is up. If I change the threshold, take a couple seconds. You'll see I'll gain a little bit more of the image back, a little less of the black, and that just is up to you with what you want. The more noise you have, I don't know if it'll change in this image. Yeah, you see how it made it less noisy, right? So that's the whole entire point. We're here, so this is good. And all I'm going to do from here is then expand this, right? And there we go. So now it is recorded, or now it is changed, and now this is an Illustrator graphic, which now I can color and change right to anything that I want, and it's transparent, which is really good. So in case this affects you like it did me, right, we're going to change this to RGB, and you shouldn't have any problems. It's a weird Illustrator glitch inside of that. So let's look at just one more image, right, we're going to place. So I'm going to go File, Place. And let's take this image here, place it over on the side like that, and I'm going to apply the same thing, right? So this is an actual photograph. This we did inside of Illustrator, so I don't necessarily need to embed it because my image trace is already here. We're going to go to my preset here, and it'll take a couple seconds, and yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm going to accept that, and I'm going to do expand. And now you'll see it is, as soon as it's done, it's now all in vectors, which is pretty cool. So now I could put this over top, and now I have this pretty neat thing that I created from a photograph, one from a photograph, one from something that I did in Illustrator, and now these are both rastered images, right? Which is pretty neat. So that's how you take either from photographs or from something that you've created, either the gradient or effect, and create it into a vectorized image inside of Illustrator.